Ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more song, but I'm not going to introduce it. Put your hands together here for the legend. The unstoppable. Never gets tired, never gets drunk. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Johnny Steele.
To be here, and what a great venue this is. What a lovely audience you are too. And it's my pleasure to introduce the guy who's been doing all the talking and some great singing and a great guitar playing. Please put your hands together for Danny Hannigan. Danny Hannigan. As Danny was saying, this is our last gig of the year. Christmas is coming, so I've got my Christmas shirt on. So I've got to wear it. So, I'm going to play a number now that's recorded back in 1964. And when I was part of the original Animals, when we were on tour, first proper tour that we did, playing support to one of our all-time heroes, the great Chuck Berry. On his very first visit to the UK. And, we toured with him for 3 weeks, playing 2 shows a night, 3 weeks, everyone sold out. And there was a few different bands on. And Carl Perkins was on the tour as well, the guy who wrote Blue Suede Shoes for Elvis Presley. And it was a wonderful time. And we were playing this number that we nicked off Bob Dylan's first album. It's an acoustic folk song. It was an acoustic folk song that we kind of kicked around. And it seemed like a great idea. Charles Crandall, the bass player with the Animals, who later became the producer and manager of Jimi Hendrix, he said, you know what, everybody's going to be playing rock and roll on this tour. And this number is different. We should do this number. And we did it. And it was, we could feel the difference. So we went into a studio in the middle of the tour, a little mono studio in London, only in a basement, single track. So basically we just went in, set up, played the song once, one time only. And it was in the can. Our producer came, he said, come in and listen to this. So we trooped into the control room. Engineer played it back. And Mickey Most, our producer, said, that's a hit record. And we said, oh, good. Just made a hit record. And the guy in the desk, a guy called Dave Siddle, who was the engineer, he said, Mickey, it's a problem. And Mickey said, what's that? He said, it's 4 minutes, 35 seconds long. You'll never get it played on the radio. Because in those days, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes max. So Mickey said, the hell with that. We're in the vinyl age now. Let's go with it. So we went with it, and the radio wouldn't play it. But we had a slot on a TV show which was very big in the UK called Ready Steady Go, which was a very important plug. We played it live on that show Friday night, and it just took off. Got to #1 all over the world. And you know what? It also, it came back. You know, I said Bob Dylan's first album. That's where we nicked the song from. We met up with Bob Dylan in New York later on that year. Went on a pub crawl in Greenwich Village with him. Took us out for a party. And he said, he'd just been in the studio recording his first electric folk rock stuff. Like Rolling Stone. And he said, I was listening to the radio in my car, heard your version of this song, and I thought, that's the way to go. And he recorded his first electric folk. So we had a #1 hit. It was the first hit single that was more than 2.5 minutes long. and we influenced Bob Dylan to change direction. How about that? You know what it is? It's called The House of the Rising Sun.
children now.